Enzo Maresca, wash, rinse, repeat. This sequence seems to be the norm in Chelsea. You score first, you relax, you struggle, you don't finish the game, the other team comes back, it ends up in a draw, or you lose the game. We saw this against Crystal Palace, saw this against Fulham, we've seen this against Man City and several other teams over the years. In fact, the last few years, Chelsea seems to lack the spine to finish off games, and they always allow other teams to come back to take a draw or even defeat them, and this is happening over and over again. Right now, Chelsea is in a serious slump. Enzo Maresca's team is struggling. They've only won twice in the last 10 games. They had an opportunity to get back to the top 4 today, but they still lost. Started the game really well, scored a fine goal through Enzo Fernandez, but then Asensio and Rashford both combined to win the game. But then you need to look at the defensive performances we saw today. Malo Gusto had the opportunity to clear that opportunity, that chance Rashford gave to Asensio for the equalizer. But for some reason, was he trying to pass the ball? I don't know. He just basically gave the ball back to Rashford to score that goal. And then the goalkeeper, Jorgensen, I feel he's one fine goalkeeper Chelsea got from the Italian Serie A. But then you feel that he should do much better than Robert Sanchez. But that chance he conceded, the second goal, is unacceptable. He should have at least stopped the ball from going to the net. But allowing it to go through him is something that should not be seen for a top club like Chelsea. So now it looks like Chelsea is having a goalkeeper crisis, having a striker crisis, and maybe a coaching crisis too, because there are challenges everywhere. When Jackson is not in the team, Chelsea continues to suffer. When we do not have a leader in the team, a Thiago Silva kind of personality in the team, Chelsea is suffering. Reece James is the captain, but he doesn't seem to have gotten to that level of ownership, being able to push the team forward. Chelsea seems to be lacking it because the team continues to crumble when leading games. When they are doing well, they just crumble somehow, and I really don't know where and who would instill that. The manager is struggling. No wonder Chelsea is now getting all these performance enhancement coaches to help the team, because there seems to be a problem somewhere. And I'm sure one thing that's responsible for this is the fact that the team lacks experience. So going into the new season, Todd Bowley and his cohorts should ensure that they get top quality players, much experienced players. The keys in Chelsea are just too much. Chelsea needs to do something. If not, top 4 is Uhuru. It doesn't look like the team will make top 4 this season the way things are going currently in the Premier League. It's quite tough for Chelsea, having spent a lot of money and then being back to this situation. Remember, at some point in the season, Chelsea were looking like a team that could even finish second. They were talking about winning the league, but suddenly it's obvious what the manager said then, that the team wasn't ready for the top 4, is just happening. Enzo Maresca needs to do something to ensure that this team at least makes the top 4. If not, I'm sure the Chelsea fans will turn on him. That's something he really would not want to have. But then, Chelsea fans, what do you think? What else can he do with the situation at hand to ensure that this team makes at least the top 4? Feel free, like, share, and subscribe.